Hello there, and welcome to today's practice, a quick energizing flow to start your day. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sam, and I teach yoga here online and around my local community. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel to see the latest videos every week and giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You won't need any special props today, so let's jump right into it. We'll start off today in a child's pose. So make your way to hands and knees, and then bring your feet together, knees apart. Sit back on your heels and walk your arms forward. Your forehead might come to rest on the mat or maybe onto a block or pillow. As you come into your first pose of the practice, start to turn your attention to your breath, maybe starting to take deeper inhales and longer exhales. Inhale in, and as you exhale, press up to all fours, and we'll take some cat-cow. Inhale, open up through your chest, lift your tailbone up to the ceiling, and exhale, round through your spine. And inhale through cow, and exhale through cat. And keep going with your own breath, moving nice and slow. And meet back in your tabletop. Reach your left leg back. Keep your toes on the mat to start and rock forwards and backwards gently. And then lift your left leg up and hold. Stay here, or maybe you reach your right arm forward. Inhale in, and as you exhale, elbow and knee draw in together to meet. And inhale, reach back out. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Lower your right hand, draw your left knee in and through to a low lunge. Feel free to have blocks here if it's kind of uncomfortable to be in this pose, or maybe just come up and rest gently on your knee. And we'll take a twist here, so plant your right palm, reach your left arm up, twisting towards your left leg. And release and make your way back to tabletop. Take your right leg back, rocking forwards and backwards. And then lift your leg up and hold. Stay here or reach your left arm forward. Inhale and exhale, elbow and knee meet. And inhale out. And elbow to knee. And back out. Lower your left hand. Draw your right knee in and through to your low lunge. And we'll take a twist on this side. Plant your left palm. Reach your right arm up as you twist to the right. And release back down, making your way back to tabletop, and then tuck your toes under And make your way to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out the legs when you first get there. Maybe take a wider stance if this is your first down dog of the day. And then find some stillness. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. This time as you inhale, rise up on your tippy toes and then continue to shift forward into a high plank. And as you exhale, bend your knees and wave back to downward dog. With your own breath, inhale forward to plank and exhale to down dog. Last one, hold and plank or lower your knees for a half plank. Inhale. And exhale, lower down to the ground, maybe lowering your knees first. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and inhale up to cobra. And exhale, release. And press up and back. And we'll find a puppy pose, but if this is too intense on your shoulders, feel free to skip it. And just go right back into cat-cow or child's pose. Walk your hands to the top corners of your mat. Walk your knees back a little bit. Take your heart to the earth. Pressing up when you're ready. Back to your tabletop and taking a couple more cat-cows with your own breath. When you're ready, make your way back to your downward dog. And then from here, start a walk up to the top of your mat and find a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Maybe grab opposite elbows and rock side to side gently. And release your hands. Inhale up to a flat back. And exhale, release. Roll up to standing nice and slow. Reaching your arms up overhead as you inhale. And as you exhale, sit back in your chair pose. Your hands can be wherever you'd like. And I find having my feet hip width apart is more comfortable than having them closer together. One more breath. And then release back to your forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back. And exhale, release. Coming back to your downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your left leg up to a three-legged dog. And exhale, shifting forward, knee to nose and through to a lunge. Feel free to take a low lunge, lowering your right knee, or coming into a high lunge. Wherever you are, you can lift your arms up overhead. And then from here, take your upper body slightly forward, almost like we're coming into humble warrior. One more breath. And then coming back upright and lowering your hands to the ground. And take another twist here. Plant your right palm and twist to your left leg. And then release and make your way back to your downward dog. And we'll take the other side. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose and through to your lunge. Low or high. You can keep your hands low to the ground or lift them up overhead. If your arms are lifted, feel free to bring your torso forward, shifting forward, and hold. And reaching back up, frame your foot with your hands and we'll take a twist. Plant your left palm and reach your right arm up. And release. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, shift forward to a plank or a half plank. Take another breath in here and exhale. Lower down to the ground, maybe lowering your knees first. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale up to cobra and exhale, release. Press up and back. Feel free to take a child's pose here if you'd like. Otherwise, when you're ready, meet back in a downward facing dog. And from there, taking a walk back up to the front of your mat and finding a forward fold. On your next inhale, lift up to a flat back and release. And roll up to standing. Taking your arms up overhead. And exhale, press the air away. Inhale your arms up, pause at the top, and we'll take a side body stretch. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, reach up and over to the right side. Just a gentle stretch. Then release back up, switch, grab your right wrist, and reach up and over to the left. And release. Maybe take a slight back bend and sit back in your chair one last time. Inhale in and exhale, release to your forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back and release. Plant your palms, step back to downward dog. Just take a couple moments to notice how you're feeling. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly start to lower your knees, pausing, letting them hover just above the mat. And then gently release. Come into tabletop. Take a couple more cat-cows. Inhale. And exhale. And then finally, sitting back in your child's pose, feet together, knees apart. When you're ready, gently press back upright. And if you have the time, feel free to come onto your back for a little rest in Shavasana or take some stretches. I really like a seated forward fold in the morning. But this is where I'll leave you today. Thank you for joining me and sharing your practice with me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.